It's going, it's going. Alright, I need to figure out how to keep it to where it's constantly on live chat. Because top chat's good, but live chat I get to see all the messages. And sometimes I don't. It just depends. We are
See that
live.
you went live though.
Yeah.
Hi, chat.
Hello, everyone. Good morrow.
Welcome back to our adventures in Aurora. If you like this content, please consider liking and subscribing. And don't forget that bell.
Yeah.
10 cash.
10.
And
What?
feet pics.
No, no feet pics.
If you really like us, drop your feet finder bit.
Oh my gosh, that's what it's called?
Yeah, celebrity feet finder or something like that, right?
Oh my
Everyone
Or is
has a
this feet
score.
finder? Oh, I guess I gotta check my score. Hang on.
Anyways, last week's session, the party stood on the brink of destiny within the Titan's maw. After the party stood on the top of the Titan's Maw, looking to gain entrance into the sanctuary where the Ember Crown had been dormant. To do this, the party had to complete a series of trials to ignite the flames connected to the doors. Trials of knowledge and wisdom and strength. Of course, each one of them passed within a short matter of time, and access was granted into the like long ancient forge within this volcano. During which they found floating above the center kind of like a spectral version of the crown. Divinos, using his runic powers, was able to sense a connection to previous bearers of the Flameheart Shard, and sought a way to gain access to the crown. Through this, you were able to go and reconnect the smelting chamber in this dormant forge, restoring power to the ancient forge mechanisms. Upon returning to the anvil, the crown began to materialize, unlocking ancient sigils embedded in the forge itself. The crown then placed upon Divinos's brow. He gained the power to create a portal to the long forgotten gate of ash and ember. The portal swirled with primal flame, casting the chamber in a brilliant glow as the way to the scorched dominion opened.
Oh boy.
No, Flynn already ate.
But Divinos, mind if I see that crown for a moment?
Sure. I'll try and pass it off to him.
Take it off your head and hand it over.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and... I wish I just clicked off of it. There was
We're in
a...
the lava.
ability that I have. Yeah.
Meagle.
I'm gonna do grim psychometry. Basically, I have to make a. Well, sorry. What I want to do, I want to figure out if this object has any. Because I can only do this with evil objects, and I just want to see if it is an evil object.
You do get a slight whiff of evil off of this object, seeming though as it maybe in the past has been used for evil. The object itself is not inherently evil.
Gotcha. And sorry, it wasn't for objects that are evil. It's places touched. Sorry. It says when you. Sorry, I'm just gonna read the whole thing. My bad. When you reach
I can open it if you want me to, so you don't have to read it all out.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to. I just have to make an intelligence check to recall information about any sort of sinister or tragic history of the object I'm touching.
Oh, I don't see it in your.
I don't think it's in Foundry just yet. But I'm looking on D&D Beyond. So I know some things I don't. Well, not some things I don't have, but I don't think I have any of the new stuff that I got just yet on there.
Okay. Here, let me change this for a sec.
It was a 9th level, little ability.
I see. Grim psychometry.
You kind of just see, only kind of like he like puts his thumb in his mouth and kind of bites it a little bit to draw blood, and just marks a few runic sigils on the crown. Don't worry, that'll come off real easily.
Or
What's the whisper in?
To character to experience repeat. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, can you go ahead and make a history check then for me at advantage?
Yeah. Okay, I was just reading that part. Yes, I can. Oh, my new hit points are there. Nice. Okay, history check coming right up. As soon as I can click the right buttons.
You need me to help you?
Now, I forgot to roll with advantage though.
Okay.
Oopsies. Just roll it twice.
One more time, with feeling. Oh well.
Oh.
Okay. A 12. So as the others kind of like prepare to step through the portal, you're kind of less than weathered fingers now, tracing kind of like the jagged edges of the crown. It pulses faintly, reacting to your touch, and without warning, your vision is consumed by a searing wave of flame and memories not of your own. You all watch as Henri's eyes go black, and you can see these kind of like dark veins where it's like capillaries are begin to kind of like branch out as he holds the object. Henri, you are no longer standing in the Forge Eternal. You are standing within the very scorched dominion as it was long ago. Newly formed, wild, untamed. A figure stands at the center of the inferno. Tall, proud, crowned in flame. The first bearer of the crown. Around them are salamanders, azuri, draconic creatures, all kneeling, their eyes reflecting like awe and terror. You begin to see great cities rise from molten rivers, islands lifting into the air by the force of will, fortresses formed by speaking this primordial kind of draconic commands through the crown. Then suddenly the vision shifts. You see the first bear consumed by the crown's power, their form turning into a living flame as the energy becomes unstable. You then see a younger Efreet taking crown from the ruins of the fallen ruler, binding it with chains of brass and obsidian. And the vision fades as you hear a faint but chilling whisper. Power unchained will burn us all.
Power Unchained burns us all? Is that what you said?
Yeah, will burn us all.
Gotcha. I kind of like squint my eyes, close them, and rub them. Ah. Whew. This thing has history. And then I'll repeat what you said happened in there. That way everyone can just understand. And then I'll rub off the blood on the side. Alright, but good as new. I'll hand it back to Divinos.
Really something you want to wear upon your head?
Well, I mean, as long as you don't get, Divinos doesn't get consumed by it, by the raw power, I'm guessing, or, I don't know. I feel like Divinos is pretty strong-willed at times. I kind of trust him, and if we see him,
stronger character.
for sure, I trust you with it. And if something happens, we know we got your back. You feel different when you put it on?
Old.
You think this might be the key to the Scorched Dominion?
Well, I mean, I used it to open a portal, so I'd assume so.
Oh, right. Oh, there's the portal. Well,
What do we see when we step through?
Well,
oh,
we're after all this. I'll explain. So this is before that.
Alright. Well. No, it feels like there's something a little different in here, but it's alright.
I got nothing else to do at the moment.
Well, is it something we want to have revealed while we're walking through the Scorched Dominion, or just have you bring it out when necessary?
Well,
I'm gonna follow your lead on this one.
I have a feeling that we're gonna need it to traverse.
you think we're ready for this? We could barely survive out here in Draconia. You know, these kind of natural hot elements. I feel like it's gonna be 10 times worse where we're going. Do y'all remember what to look out for and whatnot?
Yeah, they said that be wary of the Jinny, and if you must barter with them, they're fans of gold, jewels, and stories. Magical knowledge.
There was something about a salamander warlord also.
Yes, and avoid them.
Ah,
Yeah, it just said that he can be, that some of the warlords. Excuse me.
oh,
I think one of them, if I remember correctly, the name is Zaltharian. They some about they might be helpful, but at a heavy price. If I'm correct on that, Andrew, are they a salamander warlord? No, wait, he's the Lord of the Inferno Throne. My bad.
Yeah, to the best of your knowledge.
Kind of know where it is. We knew it was last seen inside the Ember Crucible at the heart of the Scorched Dominion, which probably the Zaltharian probably guards it, I assume, or I don't know. This is completely new stuff to me, so who knows? I just feel like we should be a bit more precautious than when we went into the water plane, cerulean mists.
Well, definitely. I mean, at least in the water, stuff is a little cooler.
Yeah, it was a
A
lot
lot.
nicer there. Does everyone have enough food and supplies?
Yes, and we can magically make our food and water. So
That's true.
funny. I died in the water. I wonder what this is going to bring me.
Oh my god.
stick to the party.
Who's the best at kind of leading us? So, not like as a leader, sort. I'm more of like a best pathway in front of us. If you need a scout, I'm there. But other than that, I have a hard time with forests and remembering the maps in my head. I'm asking if anyone's good at survival.
I think you're getting your answer.
Oh shit!
I think need.
Does anyone have a plus in survival?
Yes.
There, that's better.
Plus what?
Did you say a plus what?
Plus one.
2.
5.
Nice. Done.
Not proficient in it though.
Now give me some athletics or medicine checks.
I'm good at a few things.
Hell, even history.
All right. Well, if everyone thinks that they're ready, I'm gonna go ahead and Calcus, you there? Knock knock. Like knocking on his head. His new giant kobold head. If you're talking, by the way, you're probably muted.
He's
He's muted.
muted.
He did the one thing you said he was going to do as soon as it started. He said, "I'm muting myself," and walked away.
Yeah.
Well, when he's being thrown to a volcano,
Cowcash.
not his fault.
He's still muted.
Spooky.
He might be pooping.
That's true.
Or making food. I knew he was hungry.
Taking a
Food
sweet
is
time.
good.
Oh well. I'll probably ask him for the jug. That way I can make another like giant ice cube. That way we can kind of get ready to go in and cool down before we hop into the fire plane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's where the portal leads at least. Could be like the return to town portal, you know. Just as just so that I know, who has like resistance to fire here? I know Divinos does for sure.
Me
I
and
do.
Calcus both do.
You and
It's
Calculus?
everyone besides you and Neve.
Gotcha. Okay, I figured. I know we have those amulets. So what do those amulets do again?
Give you advantage on Constitution checks against exhaustion from high heat.
Gotcha. But nothing to protect us from the fires themselves. I think I do have
You can
a
absorb 10 points. Is it 10? 10 points of fire damage once per day.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm just waiting on y'all to tell me if you're going in or not.
I'm just seeing what else I could do to prep for it, but I don't think I really have anything. Does anyone have a fire resistant potion? I think I gave one to Neve.
I think I do.
Yeah, I have a couple.
Gotcha. I only have one. But it's for an hour. And Calcus could use his little sprayer to give us all fire resistance, or at least Neve and I, by using, so like we can just use one potion for the both of us instead. You know?
Oh, Dom, what kind of DM would I be if I just thrown you straight into combat right out the gate?
Calcus, can you put this in your thing?
Calcus.
Oh, yeah, there he is. He's back.
Calcus!
What put in my thing?
Calcus, can you spray Neve and I with this potion?
Sure. What kind of potion we got?
It's a fire resistance potion.
Oh, that's it.
That's all I got. I mean, feel free to spray everyone else if need be, but I think even I would suffer the most. And then I guess I'm ready to hop in. That's what we're here for.
All right, and I'll run through.
Always got to be first.
Fortune favors the bold.
Come on, Cassius, spray us with that mist.
I was waiting for you guys to say something. I was like, I'm not gonna say something. I'm gonna spray him down.
Guys. Then, as you step through the flaming threshold, the heat is immediate. Not just warmth, but a deep soul rattling intensity, like walking straight into the heart of a forge. Yet, you're not harmed. When your eyes adjust to the shifting glow, you find yourself standing in the middle of a city.
Oh,
forged
shit.
From flame. The ground beneath your feet is paved with molten glass and blackened basalt, cracked but still pulsing faintly with red-hot veins of lava. Towering above you are spiraling brass towers, belching plumes of smoke and flame into a dull maroon sky streaked with embers and drifting ash. Suspended overhead, massive floating islands of black stone drift lazily, anchored to buildings with chains thicker than ships' masts. Rivers of magma snake between buildings, illuminating the streets with an eerie, ever-present glow. All around you, the city is bustling. The Friti nobles carried on brass litters, their faces haughty and cruel. Salamanders hauling carts laden with slag and flame-forged goods. Magma mephits darting through the air, cackling and scattering sparks. Mortals in chains, working the streets under the watchful eyes of flame-clad overseers. The air smells of sulfur, burnt metal, and smoke, and the clang of forges, the chanting of elemental priests, and the cries of traders fill the air. Above it all, a colossal statue of a sultan towers over the plaza, holding what seems to be a crystal, basking in its glow.
You said a sultan?
A sultan.
How do you spell that?
Sultan.
Like Sultan of Swing.
Yeah.
Like Prince Ali.
Fabulous
Marvelous
Heat.
Heat.
Alibaba.
Well, welcome to Aladdin, but everything is on fire.
Fire. Jafar's palace.
For real.
Yeah, I was about to say that's just Jafar.
Buff Jafar.
It's Jahir, not Jafar.
That's true.
I hate you.
Joe, wherever you are.
Whoa. Emberhold. Do we see any well, I don't know if we would see demons here. I don't even be looking for demons. Because he's like, oh, this is whatever hell is in this game.
No demons.
Got
No
you Henri
demons.
roll for 10s.
Yeah, I did. I got 69.
Have
Okay,
we been
69.
noticed?
You have Sorry,
Perception
there's
on what they feel about us? What they're doing?
there'd be an insight check.
The vibes.
The
There
vibes
we
are
go.
smoking.
There are
He
definitely
failed the
eyes
vibe
in
check.
your direction. You are outsiders. But you are not necessarily... They're not looking at you as a threat. As you look around, there are a couple, maybe a handful of beings that are not denizens of this area walking around.
Okay.
But you are far and few between.
I think Henri's the only human here.
Probably.
That and I look really human.
Well, looking human and being human, I guess, are the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I suppose. It's quite odd to be the oddity around here. Hell, even in Draconia. Either way, where should we start?
Maybe ask one of the local denizens.
That's true, but I don't like being telling people our business. Can't just be like, "Hey, do you know where the flame heart shard is?" You know what I mean?
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can feel it now that I'm on the same plane as it.
Ooh, smart.
Are we getting any heebie-jeebies?
Not getting any heebie-jeebies, unfortunately.
How about the
So
will?
as you all stand amidst the swirling heat and the chaos of this area, a sudden screech splits the air. Hot news! Burning news! The Ember Festival draws near. The Sultan invites all to revel, trade, and test their flame. You see nearby a mephit made of magma. I'll show you a picture of them. There you go. Screaming out news, its wings kind of crackled and dripping molten droplets as it flits kind of wildly above a crowd holding a scorched scroll. The great games return! The Ember Hold shall shine brighter than ever. Songs, steel, and smoke. Come on, come all! The locals around seem to barely react. Salamanders continue dragging their carts. Ifriti remain atop their litters.
What was the festival called again?
The Ember Festival.
I don't know why I forgot it.
Well, seems like a good place as any to seek out information and.
Alright, festivals are fun, right? As long as it doesn't end up like the other festival you went to.
We're gonna stay down here for days.
Well, I don't know. Not for the whole entire festival, but it'd be a good place to start, right? Especially if something about the Sultan? Because I don't know about you, but when I see that statue, we can see the statue from here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Something tells me that most likely someone has the shard. Possibly even whoever this is up here.
Well. I mean, for one, I'm up for a few games. It'd be like old times, right?
Yeah.
I've never been to a festival, let alone one on a different plane.
Oh, that's true. Hero was, though. Hero was at the festival. That's when I told the story of Ollie. But, sorry, getting off topic. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna ask who this caricature is, and I'll walk up to the flame mephit, the magma mephit. Excuse me. And just excuse me.
Friend, stop.
Oh, poor baby. Did you hear me, Andrew?
Hello, sir.
Huh.
Looking for some revelry?
I mean, I'm always down for a good time. Do you have any pamphlets or flyers?
Yes, sir, right here. I'll have a great time at the festival, I promise you that.
I appreciate it. Sorry, first timer. Who is this statue
You don't
of?
say.
I do say.
Who is this statue of? You do not know our great Sultan Zarkana?
Mm-hmm. Is
The
that
Ashen Tyrant, ruler of Emberhold.
right? Oh, right. No, I've read about him once or twice. Obviously I couldn't put a face to the name through books.
I facepalm in your mind.
I don't know how that works, but okay. Well,
Just do the
thank
best
you
sound.
kindly for the obvious. Say just to confirm everything. You know what I mean? But thank you for the flyer. I will make your acquaintance another day, and I will walk off.
Pleased to meet you. Everybody come to the festival, the Ember Festival. It begins soon. In 3 days' time. Our festival will commence, and the Sultan will talk to its masses.
What does it say on the
Well, if we're-
Let's go ahead.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna be staying here, I guess we're gonna have to find rooms or something.
That's true. What didn't something
My good method. Where might we procure some lodging here? And do you take gold?
Are you seeing the method?
Yeah.
My scaly friend. There are plenty of places within Emberhold for a squishy person such as yourself. But where to put you? There are so many good places. Yes, this must be it. The Black Oasis. A very good tavern and respite area. Where different travelers and plainer traders gather. Should be cool enough for you.
The Black Oasis. Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
My name is Slag.
Pleasure to meet you, Slag.
Street
Divinos.
informant, petty thief, comic relief.
check my pockets.
As he kind of like
We have flag.
kind of greases his palm.
Like he's expecting.
Yeah, coinage.
Alright. I'll throw him 5 gold.
You're very generous, sir.
And you've been very helpful. If I have any more questions, where can I find you, Slag?
Oh, I am around many places, informing the masses of our Sultan's greatness.
Imagine that's a very busy deed, especially around these times.
Always busy. Slag always busy. But it is an important job.
It's a fine job that you do. And when does the festival take place?
In 3 days' time.
3 days. All right. Are there any libraries around here, by any chance? Great places of knowledge?
Not so much as libraries, but there is the Infernal Scriptoria. Sister Cylindra, has many different scrolls, maps, and lore there. You might search her out.
Right. Many thanks. And I send that message to everybody else in their heads. Just, well, I guess we should get going. No need to be.
Does Slag make any eye contact to the crown?
Make a perception check.
I'm going to help myself out there. Come on. Shit. These dice are dead tonight.
Not necessarily. They're too busy with the all the new sights and sounds around to really notice.
Okay.
Was the statue wearing a crown too? Or was it more like a headdress kind of deal?
Or like a headdress.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Why don't we go set up camp at this Black Oblivion, and then if you need to go to read these scrolls or whatever.
Oasis.
Yep, we're gonna go to the Black Oasis.
He said Black Oblivion. I really don't want to go
Yeah.
there.
Oblivion. I thought it was Oasis.
It
It
is.
could be.
That's what I'm saying. What Steve said.
Hey,
He said Black Oblivion.
I'm just scared in this place. I'll call it anything.
Good sir. Where might be a place we could shop here that you'd recommend? Find some local goods and purveyors.
Oh, many places around. Many places. What are you looking for?
Or just any local items, or maybe some fancier items that might be around. Just anything that might pique my interest.
Trinkets, curiosities,
Good
forge,
trinket.
food, drink.
Any and all. Is there a section for more shopping purposes in this area?
There is the Ash Market District that holds a great many stores. Like the Smoldering Anvil, the Pyre Star Curios, the Cinder's Bite. There's also a Forge Quarter. I would direct you to the Noble Rings, but I don't really think you would be allowed in.
Oh, and why is that?
You are outsiders. Fleshy ones. You hold no nobility in this place.
That's very
Unless I am
fair.
wrong.
I don't know. I just simply asked why I wouldn't be allowed in, but if they distinctly only allow nobles, that is very fair.
Of course, of course.
Well, why don't we go set up camp and we can adventure around the new area and try to find out more about the local cuisine.
Ooh. Actually, there's something here that says Spiced Ember Wine Challenge. Apparently they get it free if you go to the Infernal Feast. That could be something we could go to. It's 3 days away, but you know. Sorry, I know we got a job to do here, but I can't help myself. But I do agree. We should go to the inn and see where we can rest for the night. Hopefully it's comfortable.
Yes, especially if we're gonna be participating in some festivities in a few days' time. It'll give us a chance to get a lay of the land, maybe get a bit of information.
All right. I'm guessing we're still by the magma method.
Yeah.
If I may ask for your assistance one last time, can you point us in the right direction of the I already forgot the name. The obsidian
Black Oasis.
Black Oasis. Thank you. Because I after you said like the black obsidian or something like that, that's all I could think of. Yeah. Every time we go somewhere new, we have to shop, Andrew. It's a must.
I know, I understand.
Well, flame yo, hot man, and have a great day.
yes. Good job. Just head down the streets right there, and it'll be about half a mile. You shan't miss it.
Oh, big city. All right.
Good, they still use miles here. I was afraid they use kilometers down here.
No, they just use Kelvin down here.
Kelvin is a measure of distance? Oh, gosh.
Freedom stride.
It's about 1.5 magma spires away.
Magma spires.
How big's a magma spider?
Yeah, magma spiders.
Oh,
That's how far a magma spider can walk in an hour.
As the action dragonflies. Flynn, I swear to God.
I know.
You get a
That
toy?
fucking toy's killing me.
I'm just imagining Flynn in every scene we're going through for the rest of the session.
That's the hellhound.
it's Hellhound that keeps following us.
There's just Cerberus in the background with a massive squeaky toy.
I demand we give Cerberus a treat.
I'll start walking towards the inn.
I'll follow suit.
There should go.
Okay. As you leave the chaotic heat of the brass plaza behind, the noise of the market and clamor of forges begins to dull, replaced by the quiet hiss of cooling steam and the faint trickle of underground lava streams. Following the directions given, you wind your way through narrow basalt alleyways where the red glow of magma kind of barely lights the path.
How's it feeling here, Andrew?
The air here is still very hot. But noticeably a little bit less oppressive. Eventually you reach a modest kind of arched entrance framed by blackened brass and obsidian. The only marking is a worn iron sign shaped like a crescent moon with a small flame at its center. upon crossing the threshold into this place,
Ooh.
you immediately feel the relief of cool air.
Ooh.
Soft ember-lit lanterns cast orange and crimson hues across the polished volcanic glass walls.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. I thought it was crashing out for a second.
No. You see planar travelers, flamekin, salamanders, and a few hardened mortals as well, occupying booths and tables, speaking in hushed tones. The scent of spiced bread and roasted meats and a sweet metallic tang of wine kind of fill the air. At the far end of the room, behind a long bar of cracked obsidian and brass piping, stands a barkeep that looks almost dwarvish, but blackened skin. The hair itself is a mange of fire.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh.
If anybody wants to make a history or a nature check to determine what this being is, I can tell you.
Constantly angry.
But this person is polishing kind of like a basalt mug, watching you all without flinching.
He's a hot-headed guy.
Cricket and Erevan, you know this to be an Azer. Elemental being, dwarvish in like resemblance, but with like brass colored skin, giving off a good bit of heat. Yeah.
How long has it been since we rested last? Has it been enough to where we can rest again?
Long rest
Yeah,
or short?
long rest. Sorry, but I assume that's why we're heading to the inn first, not just for.
Yeah, it's later.
Okay.
Yeah, you can feel your body is pretty tired from the travels.
Y'all want a drink? Except for you, and you, and you. I point to Cricket, Calcus, and Erevan. Y'all get like a hot milk before we go to bed or something, right?
I'm old enough now. I'm old enough now.
I'm lactose intolerant.
Of course you would be.
Coward speak.
Been drinking for the past
You
5
so
years.
would be.
What'd you say, Erevan?
I've been drinking for the past 5 years.
Man, these parents don't watch their kids anymore. They don't care anymore.
And what's your point?
Nothing. It's all good.
Is there an empty table?
Yeah, there's empty tables.
Go
Grab
find a
seat
table.
at
Yeah,
a table.
yeah. Go find a table. I'll be with y'all in just a second. I'll grab some drinks, I suppose. And I'll head up to the bartender.
Oh, what'll it be?
And he kind of just stares at him for a second and goes, "Oh, sorry. What kind of drinks do you serve here?"
Well, we got Inferno Ale, Smolder Wine, Molten Milk, Cinder Sip.
Oh, what's this? I've heard something about. Oh wait, is it gone? No, it's just in the way. 1 second. There it is. I heard something about Ember Wine, an Ember Wine challenge during the Infernal Feast.
Yeah.
I've never had me a sip of Ember Wine before, so I will try that.
Don't sell any of that here.
Oh,
It's a pretty lock and key beverage, but it's, from what I hear, it's quite potent.
whew. Well, do you guys have anything like it, perhaps? That way I could, prepare my mouth.
Well, you looking something for with alcohol or just something to,
I mean,
enjoy, sip on?
alcohol is fine.
Or more of a brew or wine?
Just give me anything you would recommend to someone like myself.
Well, Inferno Ale is pretty good, though you might want to drink it pretty quickly.
Oh, how come?
Team tends to drink itself. You don't drink it first.
Oh, interesting. No, does it just evaporate or?
Something like that.
Okay, all right. And then what else do you have on the menu? Any food?
Yeah. There's ash bread and butter, blaze beast ribs, lava leek stew, scorched skewers. All very good.
All right, just give me one of each, and a few basic. What kind of you have? Infernal beer?
That's some ale, some milk.
Oh, for sure.
Some liquor if you're looking for that.
I got some youngins at the table. I'll get milk for them. And then so 3 milks, and then the rest of it just infernal ale or an infernal wine. Excuse me. That'll be good.
Smolder wine. Got it.
Sorry, you are just. I don't know if it's rude to say that you're an oddity to look at, but I don't mean it in a rude way.
He kind of looks around and says, "No offense, but I'm pretty sure you're the oddity here."
Right. I understand that. It's awful hot.
Oh,
that's just
at
cool.
Henri's head.
What did you
All
what?
right.
He could throw something at Henri's head and tell him to stop being racist.
I'm not being racist.
Those your friends over there?
Well, yeah. That's one of the youngest. The one that threw this at me.
Henri hears in his head, "You bring me a fucking milk and I will punch the shit out of you."
you just see Henri giggling at the bar.
You laughing at me, boy?
Oh, not you, sir. My friends, they're just being silly.
All right. I'll bring you over your smolder wine and molten milk and one of everything of the food. It's gonna be about 20 gold pieces.
Do I even have 20? I don't. I don't. I give away my money. Wait, we have some in the party funds, right? I'll just take it out of there.
It's a lot of food and drink.
we got a big table, 7 people. I figured one of everything, and wine will do. Where
It
is
just yells in Henri's
the?
mind. I can make food.
I can make food. Yeah, we can't make hot. I don't know. Shut up.
You've never had it.
You don't come into an inn and then make your own food there. All right.
To be fair, Cricket can only make grilled cheese sandwiches in the shape of triangles with the crust.
Oh, what the? Party inventory. Wait, where's it again? There it is. What do we got in there? You know what? Yeah, that all that gold. You know that looks right to take. Right to take for myself, right? No, I'll just grab 20 gold from here and hand it to the man.
All right, I'll be over in just a minute.
Thank you. I apologize for anything I might have said. I'm not trying to be rude or, just curious. All right, bye. And I go to the table. All right, y'all. We got some drinks coming, some food coming, and it'd be nice. Oh, I forgot to ask for information. Oh well. I was distracted by the fire on his face and head. Have you all seen anything like that?
I've seen Divinos throw fire at people.
Oh, it's true. I don't know. It just stuck out to me. I know we've seen a lot of weird stuff, but that just stuck out to me real odd like.
The only thing here that stuck out to you?
Well, he said that I was the oddity, so I think I probably stick out more than anything else. But no, everything here is weird. I don't know. I've never been to these types of places before. I've only been to I've been to Draconia once. And then Eljosia, and then Stonemar, and then that's pretty much it. I didn't travel much. Well, traveled a lot, but mainly in Eljosia. So everything's kind of new to me. And with that said, I'm gonna just I'm gonna look out for rumors or something about the festival if someone's talking about the festival. And just wait for the food and drink to get here. Yeah, probably.
After a few minutes, Barkeep comes back, bringing you your wines and milks, setting them down in these kind of basalt cups. Divinos, you immediately pick up that these are enchanted, seemingly to stay nice and cool and refreshed. But the wine itself is like a sweet, like spiced wine, and the molten milk is a kind of calming drink with a rich, mineral-rich, like ash and honey flavor to it.
I'm gonna grab a wine.
I take it out of his hand. No, I got you this one specifically.
I'm not letting go of the wine.
I drink it out of your hand. So good. Oh.
And while they're doing that, I'm gonna mage hand the cup of milk that was intended for Erevan over to me, and I'm gonna try that too.
Oh, no,
So
now everyone's
he's
getting their
fighting
drinks
with
mixed
Henri
up.
over the wine. I'm just drinking his drink.
Cricket downs her milk and starts like lunging at Calcus's drink,
What a goblin.
For sure. By the way, the 3 people who got milk is, you know, are the 3 I was talking about. Okay, do I wrestle the wine yet? Or does he
I'll arm wrestle you for it.
arm wrestle me for it?
Yeah.
What is this, high school?
What's
Henri, you never went to high school.
I didn't,
If you,
but I know what
if
happened
you
in high
can't,
school.
if you
Wasn't
can't do
invented
it, old
yet.
man, then you can't do it.
Sorry, that came out after you were an adult, Henri.
Oh, that's true. Damn it, I just got that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm super tired today. All right, fine. But I just so you know, I did spike your drink a little bit. But it's just so creamy and delicious. Wouldn't be able to tell.
Just can't do the milk.
Uh-oh. Beat that. It's mighty. Be careful.
In the chat, Dad.
Boo.
Let me see.
Boo, Henri.
Dang. Wait, we both have the same.
Erevan easily snatches the drink from you.
He handles you like a frail old man.
Oh.
You hear it pop in your wrist.
Oh. I'll pop it back real quick. With it using the table as leverage.
Nice
All right.
spiced wine. Nice.
All right.
Look over to the bartender and raise the glass.
They'll kind of give you a nod.
I'm gonna go up to the
Ooh.
bartender and ask for something a little heavier.
Is the food very
Perception check
spicy?
for rumors or stuff. He's not brought out the food as of yet.
I'll guide myself.
Hey, that's a big roll. for me.
Something
Considering I got-
stronger Divinos would be the cinder dip.
Yes.
Uh, about 2 gold pieces for a shot.
Some bougie stuff.
Not many places in the plane of fire that offer respite from the heat.
Alright. I'll pick it up. I'll tap it on the bar and then shoot it back.
Nice. It's a sharp liquor with a kind of smoky hint and a metallic aftertaste.
Okay.
As you all wait around for the food to be brought to you, you hear the denizens talking, gossiping mostly. But there's a few things that stand out. You hear one, like a small group of salamanders saying the Sultan has been watching the skies at night. Afraid, I think. Not many things make an Afriti afraid. Another that you hear cricket is from a group of mortals, a tiefling elf. It says, Mulcron's got rebel friends. He'll never say it, but I swear I've seen flame-marked salamanders sneaking out the back after closing.
Flame mark salamanders?
Mm-hmm.
Sneaking out the back.
Then, yeah.
Gotcha.
Lastly, Erevan, you hear someone's been sneaking into the Infernal Library. Not even the Sultan's Ember Guard has caught them yet.
There's a potential revolution going on. The Sultan's afraid of something in the skies. And there's somebody sneaking around the library, potential revolution, and
Well-
fear from an Afridi. Huh.
Speaking in everybody's head, just letting them know that somebody is sneaking into the Infernal Library, getting in and getting out without being caught. They know
It
it's
was-
happening, but they have no idea.
It was Divinos. I solved the mystery.
Makes sense.
Game's over, level 20.
Oh, sorry guys, misclick. I'm so sorry.
Oh, good.
What? Oh, it was so sneaky. Yeah, no, I know. I see.
The ones that said that someone's sneaking into the Infernal Library, what race were they?
Wow. Wow, Erevan.
Yep, that's me. Old school.
Just profiling people.
Right.
Styling, profiling. This seemed to be a freet.
Alright, well. We got some leads. Personally, I feel like I want to check out the library first, but that's my own personal desires.
Do that first thing in the morning.
It's a good idea.
I'll go up to the bartender and ask him how many rooms do we need? Are we all gonna share? 2 to a room? 3 rooms? 3 nights?
Alright, you also got 2 small creatures. I mean, party members.
No, creatures is fair.
Yeah.
Creatures is accurate.
Identify as creature.
I'll ask the bartender for 3 rooms for 3 nights.
Really quick, Erevan, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Uh-oh, you're drunk.
Constitution. Okay.
Does someone actually spike your drink?
Your vision begins to get spotty, black in places, and then your entire vision goes black.
Does he drop? What do we see?
No, Erevan, you don't say anything. Erevan, you are effectively blind.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Hey guys,
Huh?
Yeah.
You all right?
I don't know what was in that wine, but I can't fucking see a thing.
I see.
Are you
Open your eyes.
detecting any
No,
like magic?
no,
or-
I'm virtually blind.
That's
I
the
can't see.
karma. You're too young to have the drink. That's why it made you blind.
Shut the fuck up, old man, and help me here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You'll be all right.
I'm gonna help him back to his seat. Rather than take a look at his eyes.
You
Make
see
a
that
medicine
his
check on him.
yes, you can. You see that his eyes are dilated, and Erevan, you begin to see, like, from the blackness, like, growing out of nothing, giant, like, toadstools beginning to grow out, uh, diminishing you in size. It is terrifying. And he's been poisoned
Oh,
with something.
groovy.
All right. Does Neve make that aware?
Sure.
Do you tell everybody that he's been poisoned?
Yeah, I mean, I can detect poison disease too.
I put a hand on his face and I cast protection from poison.
Okay. After like a soft kind of that, your vision it comes back to you, Erevan. Be a little less the psychotic or hallucinating.
Like,
Feel like you went on a really weird acid trip.
Can I check his glass? Is there any like film at the bottom?
Give me an investigation check.
Yeah. Nope.
Hard to see. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Empty cup. Cool to the touch.
Was anybody else feeling weird?
No.
Here, let me check it.
I
Fuck. Damn it. Shit, never
and
mind.
detect poison and disease.
Oh, what is that? What's that spell do? Specifically. Okay. Neve, this is a poison that is created from a particular herb or toadstool called a fairy stool.
Okay. Do I detect it in the area?
Oh, you detect it from the drink. Yeah. There's definitely residue in the cup.
Is there any more residue or anywhere else around me, or is it just in his cup?
Yeah, there is.
Where else?
On the fingers of a fairly tiny scaled creature at your table.
I just wanted him to trip balls for a second.
Oh my
It
god.
was meant.
Damn
It
it,
was meant-
Calgus.
It was meant for someone else. I'm sorry. These things
I
are
come
for
across the table and punch him right in the forehead.
No, I don't. I don't say anything. I don't say anything. You don't know. I give Calcus a stern look.
And Calcus feels it. Cool. I thought it was gonna be funny.
Bree was freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, we're like, who's trying to kill him?
We just got here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Is
actually,
there-
doesn't sound far from the course for just getting somewhere and having someone try to kill somebody.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
either
I
that
thought
or
it was Henri
Dreamboat.
because Henri said he spiked it.
It's true.
I don't know, but if this shit came from that damn bartender,
It
I don't know
did
if we should stay here. What?
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 Calcus, did you see who did it?
Yes.
Well, and?
And
And it was meant for Aubrey because I thought it'd be funny.
It was meant for me, because you thought it'd be funny. Well, now you're just acting like you did it. Why would you?
I thought it'd be funny to see you trip balls for a second. We guys fought for the drink and I started free.
Well, if you wanted me to
Yeah.
trip balls, you should
you
have.
want to
You
hold
can
him,
take
or
a
do you
joke
want
out
me
of
to
my
hold
head.
him?
Well, I don't know, Calgus, but it's a very funny thing to imagine poisoning one of your buddies as a joke. You know, sure, mage hand to pull off their armor. Haha, funny. You know, prestidigitation, to turn their underwear inside out. Funny. But poisoning their drink.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that afterwards.
Ah.
I was actually going to take it out on the bartender. That could have started a lot of shit here.
Yeah, that's what it's complete.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't any unseen assailant. But please, keep your mushroom in your pants. And I give him a little wink.
I make my way back up to the bartender and procure our rooms for the next 3 nights.
Alright, are you looking for a loft, suite, or more of like a den?
What are your price points?
The loft is pretty small, but it's only 5 a night. The suite is a much larger room with a very nice overlook, fireproofed bed, stone bathtub, locked door. The den is more favored by travelers. A small brass hearth and complimentary wine as well. The loft is 5, the suite is 15, the den is 10.
And how many can the den hold?
Probably around 4 or so.
I'll take.
Erevan, it's okay. You all can take the den. I'll take the sacrifice. I walk over and I'll put 3 pieces of platinum on the table. I'll take the sweet for myself.
Ooh.
2 nights in the suite.
Damn.
All right.
I'll do. What is it? So it's 15. So 4 pieces would be.
Yep.
4 nights.
That'd be 40 gold.
Yeah, it's 4 pieces. So I'll do 4 pieces of platinum.
It'd be 45 for 3 nights.
45.
15 per night.
Sure. Oh, you can't split platinum that way. I only have 1 gold. We'll just do 2 for now. I'll do 2 again later.
We'll split it, but yeah. All right. A key for you, the lovely lady.
I don't mind bunking with someone if need
And-
be.
A den for the rest of you.
30 gold.
For 3 nights, yes.
Very well.
Key for you.
I'll take it out of my inventory.
Down the hallway. Yours, lady, is up the stairs.
Any of you hear in your head, sure it'll be safe up there?
He said the door locks, and I have never really stayed in such a lavish place before. I'm kind of excited to experience something new.
Oh, yeah, you go all out. It's all right. You got the money
You know,
for it.
I've never stayed in a fancy hotel. Just saying.
Girls' night?
You just say that out
We have
loud. We're trying to guilt you
Yeah.
as you come in the room.
Girls' night?
Stuck with all these boys. Specifically Calcus.
Specifically Calcus.
Oh boy. Sure.
All right, the girls head upstairs. It's a very, very large, lavish room. You see an enchanted glass windows that overlook a very pretty kind of lava stream going through the city, along with a very, very lavish feathered bed. There's a nice stone bathtub that has these brass piping coming out of the wall for a nice warm or cold bath. And the door itself closes behind, and this small kind of stone rotates on it, and you can see this like draconic symbol slowly glow, locking it into place. The rest of you head up to the den, which is a mid-sized room. There's a couple of small twin beds, a nice like hearth in the middle. Imagine, if you will, almost like a like the common room of like Hogwarts. It's meant to hold a little bit more travelers, but it's cozy. And regardless, it keeps you out of the blazing heat of the Scorched Dominion.
Nice.
Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna detect magic in here.
Glowing, you can see some abjuration magic along the stones that create the place, seemingly keeping the interior cool. Along with the hearth that is enchanted for conjuration to create a fire if needed.
Okay.
Oh, has the food been brought out yet?
You guys got your rooms, so the food is brought to your room
Brought to the
shortly after
rooms.
your
Oh.
arrival.
Ooh.
Yes. So there is a smattering of food for all of you, but to give you some detail about it, the bread, there's a bread that is almost like black, but it's not burnt. Um, Almost like a pumpernickel to it. There are these ginormous like ribs cooked with these kind of seared spices. A gentle kind of stew of local root vegetables and fire bloom herbs. And then there is these skewers of roasted salamander peppers and chunks of different kinds of meats skewed onto each other. The food here is delicious. A tiny twinge of spice. There's a whole lot of flavor to everything. It's very ethnic.
Nice.
I'll be right back.
No worries. So it's just the the three of us, right? Four of us?
Four of us.
Four of us. You got strong arms, Erevan.
Well, and you see these two bracers on my forearms. These tend to help out a little bit.
Oh. Did you make those as well?
I did.
Very nice.
Bracers of ogre power.
Ogre power.
Yeah, it gives me a strength of, oh, pretty good.
Oh, so you cheated.
No, I just said I'd arm wrestle you for it. It didn't say how I was going to do it.
I was wondering why you want to arm wrestle me, because look at those little silly little limbs.
It works for me, baby.
My arms are bigger than yours, and yet dislocated my wrist, you know.
Sorry.
Abusing an elderly man. Elder
Wow.
abuse.
I'm 19 years old. I'm not a kid. I don't need fucking milk. I can drink a drink.
Well,
You know, our little friend, I understand. She's 7, but shit.
yeah, that's true. She did choke her milk down real quick.
And Calcus, shit. Next time? Well, I'll be more than happy to give him a drink.
Ooh.
Got some of those damn herbs too.
Oh, you know, he's even younger than you. I mean, I think he's if I can remember correctly, he's about 30. But that's in gnome years, and as far as I know, gnomes lived up to be about 400 or something. So he's a
Still
baby
diaper
boy.
material.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not wearing any Pampers under there. But don't hurt him too bad, all right?
Just blind. Oh shit, man, that scared the hell out of me.
I can imagine. I mean, I'm sure he didn't mean it that way. He probably just thought spiking a drink would make it funny.
It was meant for you.
It was meant for me. But you took it, and then I had some milk. That was all right. Oh well. I think I'm gonna start getting ready for bed. It's nice in here at least, but it's like hell out there.
Divinos, what do you think they keep in this infernal library?
Well, I'm gonna assume they're probably public records. Well, at least of those that the Sultan has allowed to remain. Because remember, fire ginning are not exactly the most peaceful, right? And their history is written by the victor, but I don't know, I think there's still a good amount of knowledge we can glean from it. Like their customs and, you know, maybe their societal no-nos. Definitely need to brief Henri on.
Huh?
Hmm?
I mean, I'm all interested in culture. I just try to make it a.
I'm not talking about the culture that you're growing between your toenails.
No, not that one.
Speaking of which, how's
His
that one
name
doing?
is Fred.
His name's Fred.
But no, it'll hopefully be a fruitful endeavor. Where we can find some hints as to where. Well, this Nexus shard may be.
I certainly hope so, but
There may be some knowledge on bad things that fly in the sky here.
is that fly in the sky?
Do you think it would be beneficial for me to identify your crown?
I mean, you're more than welcome to before we sleep.
I'll have to be tomorrow. I didn't have it prepared. I was just thinking, shit.
I mean, we know it's
Well, we can do it in
bad,
the morning.
or not. It's bad, but it's had some bad history.
I'm just curious if it does anything for him. Gives him any abilities when it's upon his head.
I don't think so. You know, the DM didn't make it an attunable item. And it's not in my inventory, so I don't believe so.
Much like the magic conch shell.
Mhm.
Oh, hell.
It's like-
the magic horn.
That's
I
tomorrow.
I took it as like a tuning fork to these specific planes.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Well, then let's crash for the night.
I agree with that.
Meanwhile, Cricket is like eating food, it being too spicy, and she runs for the bathtub, drinks water, runs back to the food, goes back and forth.
That's nasty.
It's spicy.
But you get water from the bathtub is crazy.
She can't reach this thing, she's too small.
I'm sure Nee would help you.
Whose room am I in?
You're in our room. Well, it's the boys and the girls
The
are
guys.
separate. The lads and ladies.
Are the girls staying up all night gossiping?
I think Cricket will probably be up all night, and Eve might try to sleep.
Neve's like, God damn it, I was trying to get this room all to myself.
Cricket would eventually like pass out on like the rug or something.
From the heat of the food.
Yeah. Between obscene amounts of water in her stomach and the spicy food, she just pass out eventually.
At that point, Neve would relax, get some food, go take a bath, listen to some Kenny G.
I guess we'll try and go to sleep.
Sure. You guys can gain your benefits of a long rest.
Long rest.
Yippee!
Ta-da.
Oh, it says we're all poisoned. Oh, protection from
Oh.
poison.
Moby scroll.
Yeah.
Ooh, and I get to roll again because it's a 1. I believe that's, I get slow and, I don't know what 3 is. I'll look at it.
Oh, so close again.
Getting dangerous there.
It was a 13, this time was an 18. I keep getting close.
So I get slow and bless.
Ooh,
How fun.
interesting. Andrew, are there any windows in this den?
Not in yours.
Oh, okay. That answers my question. Does the door lock?
If you locked it.
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah. So.
Alrighty. Oh, these guys' little PJs.
Mysteriously unlocked
Oh,
until you forgot that you did not lock it yet.
I probably would forget to. Maybe. No, I don't know. I wake up.
Out in the country, we don't lock our doors.
We don't lock our doors. We're in good standings or something.
If I wake up and find somebody in my house, I say, "Hello, friend."
Hello, friend, and then I stab him in the
As
heart.
someone from the country, it just be like that.
Damn,
I never left my door before I moved to Florida.
dangerous.
We had 3 cops and 2 firemen on my street. We did not lock our doors. And before that, I lived on a military base.
Yeah.
Dom is dangerous. Got it.
No, he's got to keep
Call
the
an
danger
ambulance. Call an ambulance. But not,
Not for me.
Not for me.
He's got to lock the doors to keep me in.
Yeah, true.
Inky.
Drew dropping the bracers and taking the eyes of the eagle today.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Did you take the bracers just to arm wrestle Dom?
Well, I didn't know it was going to happen during the day, but it worked.
How rude.
How
You-
wooed.
You wake up and you immediately stare at Henri's open butt flap.
Get
Makes
to see
sense,
the
I could say.
saggy old man butt.
Yeah,
It's slightly perkier now.
that's true. It is slightly
Slightly
perkier.
There's like 2 less wrinkles.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if everything else got de-aged except for his ass?
Oh my god. He specifically left it that way so he could still horrify people.
Time to get
Or dead
older.
wife.
I asked Divinos
Damn,
to
damn,
make it
Andrew.
braid
Okay.
the butt hair.
Mage hand what?
He wanted you to braid my.
Mage hand and braid his butt
You just
hair.
assume Henri's just a hairy monster?
I mean,
Yeah.
you're a hairy monster, so
What?
You're part dwarf. Like,
That's true.
yeah, you had the butt
Are
beard.
you asking him to pull him off with like the mage hand? That's weird.
That's weird, bro.
I thought
Yeah,
they're going the
that is
colonoscopy
weird.
route.
What are you doing, Erevan?
That's all I expect from people who take that cantrip. They're just using it
to
for
pull
sexual
other
purposes.
people's butt hairs.
Oh my god.
I call this one a sleeper. Oh, you're waiting for me. Yeah, you wake up the next day.
Yay, we're alive.
Forgot I was the DM for a second.
It's all good.
I never escaped.
You are all safe.
Yeah, thank God. Henri's already downstairs. Early bird gets the worm and all that.
The others who are staying here are down, eating some breakfast. Sipping on milk.
What kind of breakfast do they have?
Huh? What kind of breakfast do they have?
Yeah.
Cinnamon grits. Cinnamon and
looks
spice
like,
oatmeal.
Looks like an eel that's been stuck through with a steak, served over. Looks like a quiche of some sort
Ooh.
with like this nice kind of red sauce sprinkled over the top.
This session is actually making me really hungry.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of hungry too now. Do they have hamburgers? You all have any oatmeal up here?
Oh my gosh.
Oatmeal?
Right, it's like a soft,
Henri.
textured. Oh, good morning.
You hear in your head, Henri? Look outside your fucking window.
Huh?
Do you see farmland?
You can hear me? I was speaking in your head.
I mean, I can give you what we feed the blaze beasts.
Oh no, I don't want slop. I just I don't know if you heard of oatmeal before. I don't know. The world's full of magic. I assumed maybe you had some stuff imported from Eldrosia. I don't know.
Hi, good sir. Do you have any
Weird.
local fruits?
You're weird. You got fired for hair.
And you got
I'm
an
being
old man
racist.
butt.
I get in between.
You don't know that.
Get your wrinkly ass out of my bar.
Well, I'm sorry. Looks like someone's being a little hot-headed, I suppose.
Better than having a wrinkled dick.
You ain't seen my dick.
I see everything.
He's got cameras in the rooms.
I was watching you undress last night.
Oh no. It's an Airbnb nightmare.
I'm giving you a bad review. We do have some local fruits.
For a fruit bowl would be
You'd
perfect.
like to try them.
Yes, please.
I ain't talking to you.
Oh,
Oh man, you angered me. But the nice lady, yes, I have some local fruit selections if you would like.
I'd love to try them. That'd be wonderful.
Free of charge, of course.
Oh shit.
It's a sweet experience, Henri. You wouldn't get it.
But we don't give
Can I
it
get
to the
some of that
peasant
beef
folks.
slop? I want the beef slop.
Oh my god.
Some of our finest beef slop for the tiny lady.
Thank you.
brings out an assortment of local produce for you. It's sweet and spicy, much like a mango with tahini on it.
Ooh. That's good.
That fucks.
It's like very chamoy flavored.
I see.
Chaboy.
Divinos, do you mind if I go with you today to the library?
That'd be perfectly fine. I'm no stranger to you and I being in libraries.
Very true.
All I have to say, it's been a while.
Yay.
Are the rest of you going shopping?
I'd like to. I'd like to see what the local shops have.
I'll come with y'all to the library. I ain't got no spending money.
Okay. As the harsh glow of the ever-burning sky rises over Emberhold, the city hums with activity. When you make your way to the entrance of the Infernal Library, you find it unusually quiet compared to the chaos of the city's markets. The towering obsidian framed doors of the library are sealed shut.
Ooh.
Reinforced with thick brass chains and fiery ward sigils glowing faintly across their surface. Two soldiers, Afridi clad in dark plate and wielding flame-forged halberds, stand at attention.
Are they blocking the entrance?
Seemingly, yes.
Is this like an admission type of thing?
Good day.
Library is closed. Orders from the Vizier. No exceptions.
Does it have anything to do with the unwanted intruder?
Kind of raises an eyebrow.
We heard a rumor. We were gonna see if we can help out with it. Being as how we're travelers and all, we figure we'd make ourselves useful and try and do our part.
I cannot permit you to pass.
That's perfectly fine. Can you? Well, give me some details about what happened. Maybe we can help without having to step foot in your library.
Ember Guard business only.
Well, if you need some outside help, perhaps. We are pretty good, we were considered pretty good detectives back then. I retired, though.
He leans in close. Ember Guard business only.
I think it really means it, Divinos.
Thank you for your time. And I'm just gonna start walking around the outside of the library, looking for anything awry?
I'll help him.
I'll keep the guards fixated on me, just by kind of being up there and asking dumb questions.
Actually,
In before Henri gets arrested.
as we walk around the library, I'm gonna pull out the lantern as we walk around it.
Ooh, that's pretty smart.
I'll take wage for 500. How to get arrested, Alex?
Harassing the guards.
As you kind of walk around the exterior of the library, you can see that there's a fair bit of guards posted around. This seems more serious than a petty theft. Investigation check.
Yeah. I'll give Erevan a hand with this.
Okay. Investigation and advantage. $21.
As you kind of walk around, you see that there are faint glimmers of elemental wards that kind of just brush over the building. So whoever broke in knew how to bypass those. There are some signs of forced entry attempts. Some fresh scorch marks, disrupted runes, bits of brass shrapnel littering steps.
Is that only being picked up by us, or is it like a common vision for anybody walking by?
It's what you're picking up.
Okay.
It's what you're deducing with your investigation.
Do you think we should try to go up the ladder and see if we can help? Talk to somebody a little bit more in power?
Well, we can try.
It's one of the guards where we can find one of his superiors.
Is there like a captain of the guard? Or like a sergeant, lieutenant? Somebody that's just not a footman?
Superior would be the vizier. He usually does not speak to the common folk. You two seem very interested in this. You
Well,
wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
I wish I did. I'm merely a book-obsessed individual. Heard rumors of the library that you keep. I was hoping to be able to learn more about your culture, and kind of find out it was closed. A little disheartening, but we'll get through of it.
Yeah, it's a shame. What kind of person would steal from a library, you know? Was it something expensive?
It's information that I cannot willingly give out.
The
Nice.
Vizier know that we are staying at the Black Oasis, and that we are very good at solving issues like this, and maybe we could help him get to the bottom of it.
I'm sorry, who even are you?
Or just concerned people giving all the, you know, knowledge and whatnot. That's all. New area, new place.
New business that is not yours.
Well, sometimes, you know, we try to do the good thing and help out where we can. I'm gonna go ahead. Were you guys able to find out if there was like a specific place that they broke into? If not, that's what I
You
want to
mean,
look
from
for.
the side, or
Yeah, from one of the
room?
side, like a side, a window, broken window, footprints anywhere that potentially match someone maybe of shorter stature than the guards.
Little scorched areas here and there, and whoever was able to do it was able to get by elemental wards.
Okay.
Erevan, you hear in your head, I wonder if this has anything to do with that supposed resistance.
There was something you said earlier, Andrew, that piqued my interest, but I didn't know. You said something about flame-marked salamanders sneaking out of somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the supposed revolutionary.
Gotcha. Where were they sneaking out the back of? Was it a specific spot, or is it just?
Kren's rebel friends.
In the chat.
Ta-da.
Mulcran.
Sneaking out of the back of the Black Oasis. Okay.
Oh, so of where we're staying?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so I was confused about that one part.
Alright, Erevan, you hear in your head, we might want to pursue another lead. It can't just be coincidence that all of a sudden something goes missing, and then there's been suspected rebels sneaking out of the inn that we're staying at.
I agree. I think if we spend a little bit more time at the inn and start paying attention on who's coming and going.
Yeah, maybe visit the market and then make a day of it. You know, it's that time. Shopping.
For sure.
What do we find at the Emporium, DM?
Nah.
Break out the list.
Alright, where's the list?
Cue the Wii Shop music. Very nice.
Yep. I don't have them specifically in our shop, but because they're all homebrewed.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, thank you. Oh wow, that's actually that ash bloom poultice is a really good deal.
Don't say it out loud.
No, this is in your head. And it has almost like the same healing potential as like a regular potion of healing, but for 25 gold pieces. The only downside is you can't roll
Oh,
one,
they got
you
the-
get 3 points.
Oh.
Salamander grapple hook?
Wait, do we already have a mirror to see through illusory magic?
We gave that back.
Oh.
No.
We didn't? We kept it from the druids?
Yeah. Neve has
You
it.
thief!
No, they gave it to me.
They gave it to him.
They don't keep
So-
it.
Okay, let's see what we got. Oh man, that's some cool stuff.
Yeah, there's some cool
Uh,
stuff in here. Little trinkets and stuff.
So we gotta haggle for the map.
Yeah.
I see what the
Okay.
DM did there.
Oh my god, price negotiable. Interesting. Excuse me, sir, but do you buy supreme healing potions?
9.
Definitely the kissed cloaks would be great to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna purchase
Brass
a cloak.
spiral might be good for somebody that doesn't have heat resistance.
Let's see. The cloak is 75 gold. That's 7 platinum, and then the 5 gold.
I don't really have any gold I can give.
I bought a cloak.
Oh my god, those axes would be really cool.
Wait, is the cloak an attunable, or is it just like a? No, that wouldn't be an attunable.
It'd be a unique
It's basically
item.
like a fire blanket.
Because all it does
right?
is make you feel more comfortable. It doesn't actually deal damage or resist damage.
Yeah. That'd be a wondrous item, right? Surely. I kind of want the grapple hook.
The flame kissed cloak.
Huh?
The flame kissed cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a wonders.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, that's right. I can open up the. What? Go fuck yourself. Who'd that person say to that? What I
It
missed?
was-
I don't
It
understand
was,
what's happening.
it was in reference to do you buy Supreme?
Okay, I was like, wait a minute, what'd I do?
You're the only one that can read it.
What do they speak, by the way? It's not infernal, right?
Ignis.
Exactly.
Figured.
Alright, I'm gonna buy the salamander grapple hook. Let me deduct 50 gold from my inventory. So, I'll be at it. Alright. Do you please add that to my inventory?
I will. Second.
Thank you. Just about to be Indiana Jones in this bit.
Does Noah need a new shield?
Nah, I got magic shield.
Okay. This is the
All my weapons are like two-handed, so I can't really use shields anyway.
okay.
Does anybody want to pull in and get the manuscript of the Nexus in the
Yeah,
pre-Dominion?
I'll put in 200 gold.
And I'll do the same.
Wait,
Where's
where isn't it?
It's a scroll with partial cryptic message about like the Nexus and the Flame Heart.
Have but 9 gold.
And I have but 3.
Is there something that you need?
Wait, how much gold do you guys need?
I think 100. I put in 200.
I'll put in 100 then.
Okay. And we get the script. And a juicy lore. A juicy cryptic ass lore.
Neve, how many fucking cloaks are you gonna wear?
Oh, I take off the other cloak. I take off the seafarer jacket to put on the thing while I'm down here. I wear all the cloaks. Every cloak. Never too many cloaks.
It's like how Hero kept getting hats.
Cloaks can stack. You look really weird, but they can stack.
You just sew them all together. Maximum resistances.
Is the charred manuscripts that you're getting?
Yeah. And then I need need the obsidian grapple in my inventory.
I did.
Oh, the brass spiral was really good too. It's pocket-sized focus that grants advantage on checks to resist heat-related
Yeah.
exhaustion.
What I was talking about. Effectively, fire resistance for those that don't have it and wear armor. So,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess Neve is just gonna wear the scroll, which is cool too.
Yeah, I think with the environmental reduction, I'm less likely to have to take exhaustion problems. I'll take damage a lot, but not exhaustion.
Yeah. And should we pick up an obsidian mirror?
I don't know. I gotta go balls to the wall on whatever this map is. I think, even if it's just a red herring.
I'll buy the mirror.
Okay.
35.
Yeah. It definitely seems like one of those items that like the DM's like, wait a minute, where'd you get that? When did I give that to you? And it's gonna be like 30 sessions ago, and you're like,
Wait, which one?
the obsidian mirror.
Me and giving you guys fucking mirrors apparently is just a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, Erevan, do you need that lantern at all?
The Evercoal lantern?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Good sir, how much for this map of the lava tunnels?
Give me a moment, please.
Okay.
I'm still procuring the rest of your friends' goods.
Yes, you see, we spend a lot of money at your stall.
I don't actually laugh out loud.
How many cloaks did we get, by the way?
I think Neve just got one for herself.
If at all
'Cause
possible,
I certainly don't need one.
I would definitely need one as well. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, what happened?
Oh,
Excuse me. We got the map too as well, right?
Not yet.
Ah.
Working on it.
Oh, right. Price negotiable, I imagine.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So I take it we're gonna have to go through the tunnels to get to the impact site.
Interesting. Below the Emberhold. First impact remains.
Say to Henri in his mind. Well, at least we have a starting point. Now, if we can get a map and start planning our expedition.
That would be useful. We have no idea where anywhere goes. I think we should go to the market district and see if they got maps for sale.
Really?
Oh, that's cool. Are you writing something down?
The merchant says 250 for the map.
Does that seem a little high for a map? Or is this like a one-of-a-kind type of item?
I mean, you're not entirely certain?
You hear in your head, Divinos. We're outsiders. He's gonna bump up the price for a map. Might be able to get him down a bit if we can convince him. I'll kind of like, now, sir, I appreciate you giving us such a nice offer, but I know how it is. We're tourists here. You bump up the price a little bit. What about 225?
Make a persuasion check.
Eh. 12.
Yeah.
Huh? You yammering?
I'm questioning why Henri didn't let me finish talking.
Ooh.
Everything is. Time is weird. Time is a weird soup. I don't know. who's talking when.
Mhm. Well, you know I'm the persuasive one, right?
Yeah, I know.
Why are we all poisoned?
It's protection against poison.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think someone just cast it on someone, and we may have been all triggered by it. I think.
Oh, I said
I did.
that? Oh. That's my point.
I can't read it. I don't know this jibber jabber. You guys talking to each other? Is he talking with the merchant? What's happening?
Yeah. Divinos and I are talking to each other in Infernal.
Oh,
Something they don't speak. Something I was surprised he spoke. This is coming back to being a fun bit.
Ree!
Right. Well, Reggie. Riders Rivenos from Nova Inferno.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Don't threaten me.
Threaten you?
Haha.
Sir, what are you speaking about?
I was talking to
To Dom.
Dom.
I say, good sir, I do apologize about my friend. We have spent a good bit of money here today, and I understand that you have to make money yourself. I'm more curious about the authenticity of this map. I'm willing to pay 200 unless you can prove that it is truly authentic and worth the price. If 250 is clearly worth it. This is a authentic and genuine map leading to something worthwhile.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. $11.
Flash of genius. Somebody.
Poor Calcus, so sad.
Somebody. Some. Dice rolls do not be hot today.
No, I have a +7 too. That was just a really terrible roll.
Does he change any kind of demeanor when I ask him about the unexpected areas?
While he's doing this, I just casually pull out the pipe of smoke monsters and just start just make a little flume appear and just relax. All casual like.
You're gonna hear in your head, Neve. Well, he seems to have gotten it from a strange trader.
And that's his verification?
Yep. Sure about that.
Tell him that I'll do 250 if he'll sell the shield for 350.
You're an Azure, okay. Heard.
Is that deal amenable?
Maybe you can ask him that yourself. I'm trying to get some information about this trader he got it from.
Okay. Well, I wasn't trying to interrupt
A
the DM.
shield that's more expensive than the map?
Yeah, I'll pay 250 for the map, full price, if he was willing to offer the shield for 50 off. 50 comes from somewhere, but I'm buying two things.
So you would buy the shield for 350?
I'd buy the map for 250, or the map for 200 and the shield for 400. Either way, 50's coming off, but I'm buying two things.
Yeah, okay. I think
That's
if you
amenable?
would agree to that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm grilling him about this weird Azure. Do I know what an Azure is?
I don't know, my AC just went up by one.
You just need to take Magic Initiate Wizard and get that shield spell.
Me?
It's
Haha!
it's the creature that is the bartender or the inn owner.
Okay.
I'll be right back. Bio break.
I'm gonna ask him if he, well, and Ignan. I'm asking him if he's a local. Is he just like some crazy hermit that lives on the edge of town? It's like a bar that they frequent. The flame can try. Okay. He said that it's all going in your head, unless I specifically say otherwise. But said that he got it from a strange Azur. Seemed to be a nomad from the Flankin tribe. So he says that it's legit. But I guess we can plan our little escapade on how to get there.
Do you want to do this before or after the festival?
Well, to be quite honest, I think I'd rather just get our business done and over with before we attract too much suspicion. We're not exactly fitting in here. You know, at least a third of our party was fitting in Draconia. But here we stick out like in the cerulean mists. And something tells me that their festival is going to be a little bit more lively than they expected.
Good, I agree with you. The sooner we can get out of here, the better. Are you on break?
I'm not sure. No, Cameron went on break. I'm just waiting to hear what you guys want to do next.
Oh, I was gonna say, I figured we were gonna get back, and I wanted to ask the bartender about Flankin tribes and a little bit about the lava tunnels.
Okay. After getting all of your things, you go ahead and head back to the Black Oasis. Eventually, the soft, magically cool glow of it comes back into sight. behind the bar, the grizzled Azir looks up from scrubbing an obsidian mug. Back so soon. Either you've got coin to spend or you found trouble. Or
Wow.
both, if you're smart.
More of a,
It's just hotter than hell out there.
well. Which one? Uh-huh. No, actually, we came into possession of a particular map, and the oh so kind merchant told us that he got it from a praised individual that seemed to be a part of the Flamekin tribe, and I meant to go and get some reading material about it, but the library was closed because somebody had apparently taken something of great import. So I figured, well, who better to ask than a local? Well, pardon me for assuming that you're a local, but a denizen of this realm. So do you mind if you lend me your ear for a moment?
All right. Oh, you're talking about old Ferric Coldbrow, aren't you?
Perhaps. But he said he was awfully deranged.
Deranged doesn't begin to describe him. Ferric was a forge master. Yeah, but after the last rebellion, he vanished. Said he was going to map the veins beneath the Emberhold, and never came back. Swore up and down that the lava tunnels weren't just old rebel routes. He thought they led to something older. Said that the something whispered in the molten rivers.
How does one even get to these Ember tunnels?
Oh, there's a, if you're fool enough, there's a collapsed tunnel. The soot veil scum have been sniffing around. Or you might be able to ask the Flamekin.
Is there a particular area where the Flamekin has settled down here, or?
Oh no, the Flamekin nomads, they much despise the Sultan and Emberhold itself. They prefer to roam around the Badlands of the Scorched Dominion.
We might have to follow up on that. You said there was a collapsed tunnel, or talk to the Flame King. But y'all hear in your heads. I mean, a collapsed tunnel would definitely help keep us from having to get any more involved with the local populace. However, I don't feel like the Flame Kid would turn us into the local authorities, if you catch my drift.
No, but what would they want?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Of course, most say he's dead. Others think that he found a door he wasn't meant to open. Old hideout. Maybe he's still somewhere in the tunnels. Of course, nobody goes looking for him. Those tunnels eat folks. Worse still, there's talk that the rebels aren't the only ones skulking down there lately.
Oh? Not just rebels.
Other things. Most can't really describe the things that they see. Or they come back like old Varric.
Slightly deranged. Mad as a bat. Mad as a
Well,
mud bat.
something around there, yeah.
Hmm. Well. Is there a pattern to these flamekin nomads? Like, if I were to try and get in contact with one, what would be the best way of going about it? Be just out there roaming the Badlands.
I mean, normally they just kind of roam around. Every once in a while, they find their a place to. Um, they usually leave signs, little like ash patterns, mostly near lava vents in the waste. They usually you can follow different like clues to where they are.
Right, and then where's this tunnel located? And you said there was something that was,
Oh, the collapsed tunnel that the Soot Veil smugglers are prowling around.
oh, smugglers.
Local thievery, usually petty thefts, things like that. Not really a up and coming name.
Well, thank you
And
very
you
much
hear in
for
your
that,
head,
sorry, go
you
ahead.
know, our little friend that told us to come here, the little flying,
The method
yeah,
flag.
he was a minor thief. Maybe he would know where it is.
I suppose we can try and track him down. Well, I guess it's dealing with either trying to track down nomads or trying to broker a deal with smugglers. Then, do we know roughly how far away, like, the Badlands are from the city proper?
Um, Not necessarily. You've only been inside of the city. Haven't really explored anywhere else.
And how far away would these Badlands be?
Oh
2
well,
days travel, 3 days travel?
you can go outside of the city gates and wander out. I mean, they're most likely a couple days, maybe day or two.
I'll leave it up to a group to figure it out. And that sounds intriguing.
I don't know. I kind of like starting at the collapsed tunnel, but like you said, we'll get
We can do that.
everybody's.
And the bartender's name's Malkran, right?
Yes.
I appreciate the information, Morkran.
Why, not a problem.
Wave to like that. Then here's empty table and have our gesture for the group to sit down.
Yep.
I'll discuss if we want to try and pursue like talking to Slag. Like, Henri, are we looking to take a back way in, or do we want to take our time and pursue people that are not on the Sultan side?
Well, I guess at this point we kind of have to choose a side, don't we? I'm always good to, go in the back way. But if it's I'm sorry. I mean, we could always wait for end of the day. I know we heard a rumor that some people leave this place
Flame touch
at
sound
nighttime. Right.
Yeah.
Could always follow them. I mean, there's good rebels, there's bad rebels. So
Well, we could do that.
You know, I can set an alarm at the back door.
Oh,
You
one
know,
that would just go off and let you
it
know.
would it would just let me know when somebody passes through there.
Oh, I can
That's
set an
smart.
alarm too.
There we go.
Mine's a little more destructive.
No.
I got some tin cans and some thread.
as Henri slowly puts tin cans and thread back into his pack. Oh.
Alright, so I guess we're waiting for nightfall and then, well, quote unquote nightfall. Speaking of which, is there like a sun in the sky here? Or is it just
No.
like always glowing?
It's always pretty glowing. I mean, it goes from like a dull red to a pretty bright yellow orange during the quote unquote daytime.
Okay.
Is there access to the roof of this building?
None that you've seen necessarily.
Is the building made of obsidian?
Obsidian / basalt.
Alright. I'll walk outside, take Erevan into like the alley. I gotta take out the grapple that I have. Like, well, supposedly this can help. And then I'm gonna mage hand the end of it up and catch it on the loop of the building. Does it stick fast?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Erevan, there you go.
I'll climb up to the roof.
Okay.
How many stories are we talking here?
Probably about like 3 or 4 stories.
Okay. And from being up there, can I get a view all the way around the building?
Yeah, you can see a landscape of a good portion of the city. I mean, there's a lot of buildings and stalls.
Can I see the exit to the back door of the inn? And where it leads out from?
Yeah.
Okay. When it's like 8 o'clock at night, let me know, and I'm gonna cast alarm out there by the back door,
Okay.
and I'm gonna sleep up on the roof and see if I can follow to see who comes out.
Erevan, do you have a way of getting down there without my grapple?
I can levitate myself.
Alright, I'm gonna unhook the grapple so it's not just like a grapple hanging from a building. Now, granted, it's in the alleyway, but still.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody doing anything else in the meantime? As we are waiting for nightfall.
I want to go around and see if I can study just the immediate area. That way I know all like the ins and outs, like there's an alleyway here, the street here, big street here, lots of cover
Gotcha.
here, stuff like that.
Sure. Get the basic layout of the area. Which would be the best pass to leave from, all that jazz.
I would also probably. How long would that take me? Would it take me until nightfall to do that?
I'd say probably just like a couple hours.
Okay. I would probably go in and out of like different stores, either listening for rumors, asking the locals what they think about, Sultan, and kind of try to get a general feel for, like, are people more people for him or more people against him?
Sure.
Given the fact that I know, well, if you need me to make any insight checks, let me know.
Yeah, I would say make an insight check for this.
I just have a feeling that being an outsider, they would either be completely like lying or completely like, oh, well, he's a piece of shit. I hate him. But let's see. Not terrible, but not great. Another 12.
Those that are willing to talk to you, you don't really get a sense of people willingly being outspoken on the Sultan. Either out of respect or fear, you cannot tell. But there is definitely a sense of like, why are you asking me this question? Like almost like a scared, like, why are you asking me this? Like they're being interrogated.
If any of them are worried about that, I would probably mention, from Adrosia on, I'm not from here. Just need to know the customs, so I'm not rude to anyone. Stuff like that. Like, no, I want to get more info on him and how he acts, but also at the same time, I'm trying not to make it seem like I'm interrogating someone. More just a curious tourist,
Yeah. I think regardless of your questioning, how you phrase it, they seem nervous to talk about it. If that makes sense.
Yep, I gotcha. And then that'll be pretty much time, I think, for me, unless anyone else wanted to do anything else.
Then we'll move to nighttime. Atop the black oasis, the flat, kind of scorched rooftop. You, Erevan, you have a very good view of the alleyways and courtyards behind the tavern. Heat here is still ever present, um, but luckily your amulet is and your armor's keeping you nice and cool, trying its best to. Um, at first, during the night, nothing. Um, the usual kind of nocturnal salamander patrols and wandering methods move along the outer alleys. We wait for an hour, another, starting to get a little bored, just looking around the city. Another one passes. And another, just as your eyes are starting to get a bit heavy, you hear a slight sound like a stone scraping against stone. And your eyes perk. You slowly look over the building. Can you make a stealth check for me?
Stealth, huh? Can I guide myself?
Yeah. So
16.
you kind of peek over the side and you see a panel in the back wall. Um, um, seemingly carved into the basalt itself, not the tavern's official back door. It opens, and a cloaked figure emerges. The figure's form is too small and hunched to be a 3D. It's likely a salamander or a flamekin. Um, they carry a small satchel and nervously checking the alley before slipping into the deeper maze of the lower streets.
I let the group know that someone's come out mentally.
Alright.
You want me?
Tall, cloaked, hunched over.
We start sneaking.
I'll go ahead. I'll get up and I'll see if I can lead the way. Knowing I got the layout of the immediate area as well as I might be the fastest in the group now. Sorry, my walk speed went up to 35 from the last level.
So the plan is to follow this individual
Yeah.
with the party.
Oh yeah.
Maybe our less stealthy ones following a little bit further back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll pick that up next week.
Ooh. Dang.
We just cast daylight on Henri.
Ah! Burn alive.
Everyone,
sense of
welcome
skin.
to the Scorched Dominion.
Yeah. It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot and smelly,
10:40,
man.
20 minutes before.
Yeah, it's all good.
Good enough for a stopping point.
Si, senor.
Getting tuckered out.
Yeah, I was like, I think everybody's getting tired too, so. But nice job tonight. Anybody have any questions or concerns?
Oh, I'm just glad we didn't get like immediately ousted and destroyed.
Oh yeah, walking in. I thought it'd be a little bit better than previous. It's just like, hey, guess what? You're in the city.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
oh,
now that threw me off a little bit there. I was like, oh shit, we gotta go across this terrain.
yeah, like the portal just pooped us out in there. Like, what?
Y'all had been wandering and traveling for a while, so I didn't want to have you guys continue to do that over and over again.
No, I think in story-wise it makes sense as to like the crown and the anvil leading, you know, to the, well, I guess the Ember Heart, quote unquote,
Mm-hmm.
within proximity. Now, how
Yes.
close? We'll find out next week. Remember to follow, like, subscribe, and get that bell.
Got such a voice for radio.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
a face for it.
Very true.
Oof. Dom, that's an insult.
Ah,
Oh, I thought you said you have a face for a voice for radio and a face for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
voice and a
The
face,
face
for radio.
is an insult
Oh,
because they can't see your face.
I was thinking it was like a podcast type thing.
He's so sweet.
Dom, go to bed.
everyone. Definitely like and subscribe to him.
Yes, he's a sweet summer child.
He definitely needs to go to bed.
Alright, good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Good night, family. Have a great week.